You should wear a shirt and tie. Look respectable.
I'm not the one who's in bother.
Come on, Robert, move it.
Remind Janet it's one job at a time today, will you?
She doesn't need reminding, Jack.
You wouldn't have thought she'd need telling once, but she did.
See you later.
My Wally fought the Germans, you know.
Your Wally fought half of Robblesfield Cricket Club one year. Never could get on with anybody.
I meant they should show a bit more respect. Less of this Gestapo tactic, trying to frighten old ladies.
You don't seem very frightened.
I'm not, but it's no thanks to them.
I think you might be better with a solicitor.
Where am I going to find the money for a solicitor? But if they try and get smart with me, they'll soon find this handbag can be a very useful weapon and all. Right, come on.
We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them in the caravan.
I bet you're glad she's on your side.
Aye.
Hey, smell that fresh air.
You've only been in there a morning, and only for an interview.
Yes, but it's still the sweet smell of freedom, Jack.
What good is freedom without a gun?
Well, look at it this way. You won't need it anymore since Kim Tate sacked you.
There's no need trying to make me feel better.
Why are they making you surrender your gun, anyway?
Because my licence for farming cottage in Demdike Row. Since that plane crash, they ain't in the Demdike Row anymore. Near mind a cottage.
I had to do something. His life.
Betty, love, I promise as soon as the police say we can get the caravan back, I'll bring it back up here. It'll be like old times.
Nay, Jack. How could it be? If they took your tractor off you, or if they take spanner off a mechanic, or if they take a doctor's what's it off him, you know, his kaleidoscope.
His stethoscope, sir.
Aye, that and all. Well, he won't be able to do his job. And it's same for me and me gun.
You haven't got a job now, you silly old beggar.
And I'm not going to get one. We've heard of a gamekeeper without a gun.
I may not be able to do much about that, Seth, but do you remember Edna Watkins, who died not so long back?
Oh, yes, I know we're better off than poor old Edna, but I promise you it don't feel like it.
No, now listen. Her cottage is up to let.
Oh, nice place. Cosy.
Expensive.
Actually, it isn't. I rang the agent today.
Didn't you wash your hands before you made my tea? There'll be germs on you.
Hey, don't be rude. Oh, that's a grand idea, love.
It'd be noisy back in village.
You two think about it tonight. If you don't mind babysitting. I think me and Sarah fancy going for a drink, eh, love?
She's been...
You could always get another gun.
Without a licence. That's just what they'd be expecting. He'll check up on me. That Sergeant Sharples, it were written all over his face. What am I going to do without me gun?
It made me feel safe. I never liked that caravan. Well, not really. It's a tin on wheels. Having you there and that shotgun, I could sleep in my bed at night.
I could get a big stick.
Oh, I think I'd be too frightened to ever go in there again.
I've told you, they'll not come back.
You don't know that, Seth. Maybe we should think about that house of Edna's.
When I were a lad, we called her Mucky Edna. She never changed.
Never changed what?
No, what I mean is, she never changed. She was still mucky when she popped her clogs. You wouldn't like it, Betty. I'm happy in that caravan. We could live in a field. Fresh mushrooms round his doorstep. No commitments. You know, to electricity, or gas, none of them.
Are you awake?
Of course we are, love.
Only you talk in your sleep. Both of you. I sat and listened.
Well, we're wet now.
Can I go to the toilet then, if you don't mind?
Feel free, lad.
I'd like to live in a caravan. If you don't want it, can I have it?
Frank,